when we first heard, it was happy, but also scary feeling. Like, like everything should go well. You plan all this thing. I didn't probably have those jitters about, hey, like my life will change. How will I handle a kid? Because I already had a kid before. But it was more about like, will everything go smooth? Will everything be fine and all that kind of stuff.
Do you think you're a daddy material or a dude material? Which side do you lean on?
That's an interesting question. So I definitely lean more on the daddy material side. Yeah, I have this caring instincts. I've been eldest sibling of my family, so I have this caring instinct of like, hey, taking care of the kid, making sure everything is all right, and being responsible probably. And that's what daddy material is. Yeah, I think dads and men generally like suck at sharing personal stuff. So it's more like, hey, dude, what's up? Everything good? Everything good? Yeah. So we don't get into the details. So I think this is great. I would love to like share some of the intimate things that's going on during this journey.
So in today's video, I bring to you Dad Vikas and his perspective about his and his wife's soon-to-be born child. Vikas and his wife are living the dream. Both are working at Google's headquarters in Mountain View. And in this video, they've offered a fun cheat sheet for soon-to-be parents. I absolutely love talking to them and enjoyed hearing their perspective. So hope you guys love the video as well. And as always, remember to smash that subscribe button and make sure to like, share, and comment on the video. Hey, Vikas, how are you?
Hey man, I'm doing good. The news is I'm expecting a second kid. We're on the 21st week right now.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
That,
well,
to be.
to be, that is lovely. I love that with a mustache. Okay.
My first kid was almost 7 years back. So it took us a long time to decide whether we can handle a second one. And she's been a darling. We love her. And we also like felt it would be selfish to not give her a sibling. I mean, a second baby, like trust me, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of commitment, it's double the expense. Like right now, we take her to a swimming class or soccer class, and then we'll have like two kids to take to a swimming class and soccer class. So we have to divide our time. But what actually worked for us was we have great sibling relationship. Like I love my brother, and my wife loves her brother and sister, and I love my sister too. Like if she sees this video and if I don't mention her, she'll freak out. So we both love our siblings, and it would have been like very selfish for us to not give her that sibling bonding. So we caved in after long 7 years, and then we decided like, hey, let's just do it.
Talk about how you broke the news to Kiara, and then later on, how did you break the news to your parents, and what were their individual reactions?
So Kiara was actually the first person, apart from me and my wife, to know that we are having a kid. So maybe like the second day or something after we were having it, we knew that she is due. We talked to her saying, hey, Kiara, like you might get a baby brother or baby sister.
Mm-hmm.
She was like super excited. She was like, yay, I'll like play with the baby. I'll feed the baby. The baby can sleep in my room, but I will not change the diaper of the baby. Like that is something I will not do.
Wait. So she said that. I mean, she has that understanding right now. So she knows how much trouble she put you guys through.
I don't think she knows that, but she's just grossed out by the whole diaper poo-poo situation. So she's like, I'll do everything to help you guys, like, but I'll not touch the diapers.
Got it. So that basically that's a tip for dads and moms. Don't sign up for the diaper duty because it can be pretty gross. Okay. And then moving on. So how did you break the news to your parents? Did you break it over the phone, video, or were you actually lucky to be with them physically when you broke this news? And what was that?
So we actually broke it through video. But what we did was first we called our siblings, told them, and kind of then did a group call where my parents didn't know, and then we told them, and they were surprised. They were surprised, but like, you know how Indian parents are, there was a lot of pressure from like long time, like, hey, one kid is not enough, you should like have another kid. So they were kind of like, okay, finally, like you guys listen to what we are telling you. So, okay.
And how's it been so far?
It's been great. The first trimester was tough on me, I would say, more than
On
wife.
you.
Yeah,
What?
it was tough on me because she had all the morning sickness, but it would like just not being able to help her and just seeing her being sick was tough on me. And so that first semester was tough, first trimester. The second trimester has been a ride. It's been very nice. He craves, he cooks, I eat, and
Love that. I
yeah,
love that. Okay. So it's great for you, second trimester. How about
yeah.
your wife, though?
It's great for her also. So my happiness or misery is a multiplication of her happiness or misery. So first trimester, she was sick, she was miserable. I got like double miserable. And second trimester, she was happy, and I am double happy. So
So moving on to the more serious stuff. So in terms of responsibilities, how, like, what kind of responsibilities fell on your plate?
yeah. So things didn't actually drastically change for us. I've always been a very helping husband at home. So
Such a charmer, such a charmer. Because I mean, you know that we are supposed to speak the truth over here.
no, I mean, yeah. So I kind of like help out with dishes, and I'm not a great cook, so I don't cook because if I cook, people don't eat. So there's no point of me cooking.
Who
I
has
could.
been the victim of your cooking,
Mhm.
or the biggest
My
victim, apart from your wife, I presume?
my daughter, I think today morning she was complaining, Daddy, like this food you are making. So I made breakfast today too. I'm not bragging, but just mentioning it, sliding it there.
But was it like bread jam and it's on
Um,
that as well, big time?
it was a sandwich, but it was a little more burnt than regular, and my it was a aloo sandwich, like the stuffed sandwich, which I
Okay.
was toasting, and then she was like, "Daddy, you just make it like more toastier than I like, so it's well done. I don't like this, so."
So essentially, so let me understand this. So in the potato sandwich that you were making, clearly for a normal person, let's say either mashing the potatoes or mixing the masalas in the potatoes is more complicated than simply putting the bread in the toaster and toasting it. But you, my
I
friend,
blame it on the pan. I
really,
blame it on the pan. So we had a discussion about this. Like the pan is not good. We need a non-stick pan. I was using a steel pan, and I did a whole post-mortem about like why it got burned. And so I don't know if you have heard like Nach Na Angan Teda, but this Angan was actually Teda. Like it was not working out. So yeah, I do the dish, like I said, like dishes, cleaning, like whatever is more laborious jobs and less skill because I don't have cooking skills. So that's on me. But we have a very good working relationship here, like in the sense we divide our work in the sense like I am supposed to put my daughter to sleep every alternate day. So we do it alternate days. Right now for my elder daughter, I drop her to school, my wife picks her up. So we kind of have divided our chores like pretty decently. So we didn't have to actually do something special when she was pregnant, apart from she wants a milkshake every morning because of the morning sickness and stuff. And I am not a morning person. It's hard for me to wake up. So first week I promised I'll make the milkshake. I did for a couple of days. Then I did alternate days, and then I slowly stopped doing it.
got it.
So not proud of
Now
myself.
the real Vikas is coming out. Okay.
Not proud of
What's
myself,
the
but yeah.
what's the one responsibility that you stuck with so far? You said putting your daughter to sleep um, every alternate day. That's something that you've taken on recently because she's like 7 years old, or have you been doing that consistently
We've
over
been
the
doing that consistently since like she was like 6 months. Like every alternate day, we kind of like do it. But
okay.
sure, she's her mommy's favorite, so she will bribe mommy saying, "Can you please take daddy's turn today? And you come?" Yeah, because mom has a soft corner for making exceptions during the sleep time. I'm more of a religious, like sticking to a routine. Do your brush your teeth, floss, change, sleep, read a book, whatnot.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, interesting. I want to talk about that, even though it's like a funny thing that your daughter wants mom to take your turn.
Mhm.
But why? Like, is there something deeper behind that apart from the fact that you're very disciplined? Is it something else? Like, do kids just you feel like kids associate more with moms?
Uh, It depends. It depends. I have like a lot of friends, and it's not really the kid always is closer to the mom. Sometimes they're closer to the dad too. It's the good cop, bad cop situation, the parenting style, right? So I'm the bad cop. My wife is a good cop, and also it's her personality, right? Like it's not, we didn't plan to do this. It just organically happened where she's the good cop, I'm the bad cop, and I don't like making exceptions. I like to stick to a rule. I want her to do certain things and sleep, and she would like be nicer, kinder, easier on her. So that's what attracts her. But yeah, I think it's, I don't think there's a gender play here.
Actually, since we're talking about your wife so much, why don't we actually introduce your wife to our viewers?
Sure.
Let's hear her perspective, which hopefully will be the true perspective.
Yeah. I would also love to hear that.